There we go. There we go. Hello, Christian. What are you up to? 1 second. Hey, Christian, you there? I cannot hear you. Can you hear me? I cannot hear you. So... No, it's not, that. That's disabled. Nah, man, that's fine. I'd honestly love talking with you. I'm just farming a... Okay. I see. Sounds fun. I really do not know what's going on with, the thing, though, because streamer mode's not on. Oh yeah, that might be it. Yeah, I'll be streaming for a bit because I'm gonna be playing this anyway, so I figured I might as well stream. Oh my goodness, dude, this event sort of busted. Whenever you are free, I'll be in my voice, so you know where to find me. Oh yes, yes, there we go. Good, good, good. All those jokes I put to waste because I forgot to do an audio test. Ah, Scuff King, indeed. Bat? Oh my goodness, it's not a Phantom Pixel. But, like, how? And why? And for what reason?
Hey, Matt.
Oh, well. There's an absolutely dumb event going on in the Pokemon games at the moment.
Oh.
So I'm streaming that. Because, holy crap, this event is dumb. So, you remember in Sword and Shield around Christmas, they had that Delibird event that just dropped fuck tons of candy for no goddamn reason?
No, I didn't. I don't remember that.
So they made an even easier event to farm that drops even more candies. Like, I am 20 minutes in and I've done 5 of them.
So you have 5 rare candies?
No! I've probably gotten, in this time period, upwards of, I don't know, 80 different... So, today, in a time period of like 4 hours of play, I've gotten several Pokemon from as low as 43 up to 100. I think I've gotten about 12 to that point with this event in 4 hours.
Well.
Yeah, it's a really dumb event. Ew. What's on the agenda, Will? You are my comedic partner. You have stepped into the ring. I hope you have come prepared with a PowerPoint presentation on why this country of Bulgaria is underrated.
You PowerPoints.
What do you have against PowerPoints? Also, that's like the worst part of that to get offended by.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, yes, I hope you have a PowerPoint presentation on
You
why the
reminded
country
me
of
of all
Bulgaria.
the school projects I had to do alone.
I mean, I did all my projects alone too, but that's just because no one else wanted to help.
Exactly.
Yeah, but at the same time, my teachers came to me and were like, hey, is anyone actually helping you on this? Nope. And there is a fun fact about that. There are a couple funny things that have happened with teachers where it's like either they are really good at their job and they're like, yeah, well, they're not getting any points for these assignments, just let us know. Then there's, have I told you about the history teacher I had in my first year of high school where our district had X series of tests you had to pass or you would not graduate from high school? And this teacher was responsible for entire classes of this. Have I ever told you about Miss Merrill before? Are you there?
Oh, sorry, I was reading something.
I've ever told you about the worst teacher ever.
No.
So, her name was Miss Merrill. I do not feel bad about mentioning her, because I have said far worse to her face, okay? So, the worst part about Miss Merrill is she was teaching a course that was required for you to get a passing grade on a test in order for you to graduate high school. I can count on one finger the amount of people who passed that test, me, in my class.
Oh. Jeez.
I got 100% on that test. I walked up to her with the grade and told her, and this is not entirely a direct quote, but, Miss Merrill, you see this grade? I actively had to ignore you to get this grade. Then I was sent to the principal's office. My freshman principal got told off by my mother, so she sent me back to the class after holding me there for about 5 minutes, apologizing for everything. Anyways, my high school is horrible in many ways. For instance, students got in trouble for doing blackface.
Oh, Christ, wait, what?
It's even worse than that. I think it was like some white cheerleaders doing blackface and calling themselves N-words.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah! 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 Oh my goodness. Like, there are good teachers in that school, do not get me wrong. But I didn't know any of them.
Yeah.
That's not true. The basketball coach and the softball coach were both good people as far as I could tell. I will say one of the funniest stories is, hey, I walk into my principal's office a week before graduating. Hey, ex-teacher committed something that should get them fired and their teaching license revoked. Do you know what the response to me was? They told me not to rock the boat. I'm out of here in a week. Fireable offense. Should not be teaching children. Don't rock the boat. All I'm saying is there's a reason this school got itself close to canceled on social media. Like, holy shit.
Oh.
I don't... And I will also point out, the worst part of this is the way that blackface thing went was so racist, you cannot defend yourself. It's like, you know what you were doing.
You know what you did.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, hey, we should cancel these people. Yeah. Their genes shouldn't really go in the genetic lottery at all, because this is exactly... Like, that is so blatantly racist, it's sort of hilarious. Like, at what point do you look at yourself and say, huh?
Maybe I've taken this joke too far.
Oh, no, dude, the funniest part is, like I said, there are probably good teachers at the school. I have no idea who they are, except for two people I've already mentioned. Oh my goodness. So, the funniest part about my freshman year is a principal's like, you know, if you were late to X class one more time, we'll have to hold you back a year. And I'm like, can I see where it says that in the rule book? Yeah, this says it's up to your discretion. I'm late to that class. I am passing that class with like a 99%. There is no reason for me to fail this class. Aside from you particularly having a vendetta against me. My mother then called her, and I quote, "You are too stupid to be teaching this child." Well, you've met my mother. My mother just called a principal stupid in my freshman year. That is probably something that surprised you. She's a wonderful person. Actually, the funniest thing is I think that's the only time I've heard my mother call someone stupid in my presence, in their presence. So what's on the will brain today? What's on the will agenda? Homework?
Yeah, I just finished it, so...
So that was on the will agenda. What's next on the will agenda?
What is next? I don't know, I'm just doing other things at this point. I mean, I'm getting close to beating Lies of P, at least.
Yes, particularly so you can just New Game Plus it, because the cool weapon is a lock behind, like, the very, very end of the game or whatever.
Yeah, no, literally the end of the game. You actually have to beat the final boss and then go back and grab it from the painting.
Huh. Is it worth it? I just
and the weapon isn't that amazing.
Then why do it?
It's a unique weapon. It's not a bad weapon, from what I understand. I don't know. I haven't seen tier lists, but like, it's just that there's some combinations in the game that are just ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
Like mini wrenches arguably is one of the dumbest ones.
So anyways, how is the PowerPoint on the underratedness of Bulgaria going?
Yeah, it's going like very slow going, but it's going.
No, well, the answer to that question is Bulgaria isn't underrated. Every time I've thought about it, it has been completely now. Or whenever Keith makes the joke about it. Like, that's the actual joke.
That's assuming that I've thought about it ever.
Bulgaria might actually be underrated then. Oh my god. Could you imagine, like, that being a meme? Just like, Bulgaria is underrated. I hope one day we get to see it.
We must make it a meme now. We must do it.
Yeah, exactly. Bulgaria is underrated. Here are 10 reasons why you should send me and Will to Bulgaria with no translator.
Oh.
But they just know every language. Bulgarians are great. That's a joke. Can I get canceled for praising a group in a joking manner? Probably. Like, praising a group of Europeans.
Oh, right. Oh. Have you seen that? I've seen one of the new Cincinnati videos, though.
I have not. Let's stick away from that for stream, you know?
Fair enough.
Yeah. You can show it to me later. Or just send me the link now.
I see this.
You want to hear a couple of jokes I've heard over the last couple of days?
Sure.
Okay. So, the U.S. captured 3 spies. A German spy, a Russian spy, and an Italian spy. They decide to torture them to get some information. They torture the Russian for about 2 hours before he starts singing like a songbird. They take the German guy in, he gets a couple more hours in the torture chamber. The Italian guy is in there for 4 days. The other spies approach him, impressed, trying to figure out what his secret to not saying anything during interrogation was. He looks at them and says, "I was trying to talk the entire time, but my hands were tied behind my back."
Oh, god damn it. No. No.
You didn't see that coming, though, did you? Also, I talk with my hands, okay? It's just really, like, it's just a really weird coincidence that that's like an Italian sort of stereotype, because a lot of people do it.
Do you bear witness to the freaking video I sent? You don't have to watch it, but just just look at it.
That title is absolutely dumb. You're gonna have to watch that. Okay, if he is legitimately that stupid, holy shit.
He is that stupid. He literally admitted it. Yes.
Okay, where's the copium coming from on this? Because you know
what copium?
His
he just
fans.
outright said it.
I know. How do you defend that as, like, a fan of a person? Like, if he outright says it, like, you have no reason to look like... What the fuck? That's not even a fumble, that is, like...
It wasn't a fumble because he literally just said it. He wasn't backed into a corner or anything. Okay, he literally accused him of being a propagandist, and then he immediately said there's nothing wrong with that because he said that we're both propagandists.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yes, it's even dumber.
So, first, you try and label someone with an insult, then say, "Oh, I'm one too, it's not a big deal, we're both..."
Yes.
And then the only thing the other person has to do
what? No, I'm not.
Yeah, no, I'm not. But you are. Really. You don't say. Oh my god, that is...
Actually, he doesn't attack him further on that. He says, like, no. He just explains, no, and then they move on, I think, which, oh my god, he could have really slammed him for that. But, yeah, he looked really bad at this interview. Like, horribly bad.
Oh, how on earth do you... No, here's the thing. He said something, he fumbled it, the next person fumbled it by not pushing him on it, not attacking him. Press him on it. Like, ask him more questions about that statement. Because of course you do. You're a journalist. You get paid to ask people questions.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why he didn't go like super hard on him for saying that. Like, holy crap. Actually, wait, no, he sort of did, actually.
You know, today I saw a tweet.
Actually, the funny thing is I think that conversation led to a break in the show, actually.
Yeah, I saw a tweet today that literally blamed Jeffrey Epstein for the U.S. wanting to go to war with the whole Israel thing.
What?
Dude, the reason he didn't kill himself isn't because of that. What the?
Like, what the? What?
So here is the real
are so completely unrelated.
No. Here's the train of logic this person was definitely thinking. It is really, really anti-Semitic, by the way.
Of course it is.
Jeffrey Epstein. Oh my god, how do I put this? The guy who tweeted this out is literally saying that Jeffrey Epstein, through blackmailing people with his whole massive amount of BS, into supporting the nation of Israel. In other words, he's trying to label everyone who wants to go to war on the sake of Israel as a pedophile.
Oh. Ah.
And probably everyone in the state of Israel as a pedophile. Like, that is a really, really dumb, like, it's like, oh, you thinking, dumb. Oh, those are unrelated. I'm thinking, this guy's a fucking weirdo. And, like, if that's not your intention, then learn what the fuck you're saying. I'm not even gonna talk to you on that. It's not that I don't want, like, I literally just don't want to have this dumb argument. I know what you said. You know what you said. And if you meant to say something different, learn how to say it more clearly.
Yes. I mean, so back to the previous thing I showed you. I knew that this is why he didn't do debates. I'm happy that my opinion was reinforced very heavily.
Why? Because he's enough of an idiot that it'll immediately blow up in his face?
Yes.
Just like, by stepping onto the debate, did he lose anything from any of this?
I don't know.
You know what the answer is, Will? Absolutely
but yes,
not.
He looked so bad. Like, so unbelievably bad in this.
Here's the worst thing about that, though. No one's gonna care. They're going to... Yeah. They are going to say he won that. And I don't know how you say that. The guy literally admits to being a propagandist. That is that is never a win. Like, if you are debating someone, and you're saying, oh, we're both propagandists, you have lost. Because... Yes. It is no, I'm not. Why are you saying you're a propagandist, though? Let's talk about that. You have put yourself on the back foot, and you cannot recover. That is the worst thing you could do. And people are saying that the person who did this won that debate, because that is how much in a bubble they are.
Yeah.
I'm not saying...
Oh yeah, just click on the video like quick seconds. You'll get to the line where he says it.
Well, I'm not gonna do it on stream. I'm gonna make fun of it on stream because third person debate tips. Because why the fuck not? Plus, if you know, you know. And if you disagree with me somehow after knowing, I'd look into stem cell research so you can get yourself new brain cells.
Yes.
And I say this
Yeah.
to be polite, because there is... oddly enough, I am being polite. Because I really do think that would be beneficial to you. Because, oh my god, that is so cope. And I'm not even saying, oh, his opinions are... I'm just saying that is a dumb thing to say regardless of what your opinions are. You can hold every single right opinion in the world. Yeah. And if you say that, you are just SOL every conversation going forward. Because not only does that open up a... He didn't attack him hard, right? Every debate he goes into now, that is a legitimate thing. Take a clip of it, put it on a soundboard, hit it every time, and just say, why should I take you seriously? You can dismiss the guy's entire argument based off that one quote for the rest of his career. You never say that. Never. Wow. That is so dumb. Just when I thought there was no point they could get lower. It was like the way they told another person to end themselves.
Yeah, just look at just watch the first minute.
I can't. I'm on stream, but oh my
Right,
god,
I know
it's
you
so dumb! How on earth? Like, did he, go into a debate with Zero? Of course he did. Of course he did.
Of course he did.
Only way... even if you do a single moment of preparation, you know not to say that. Okay, list of things not to say in a heated debate. I'm a propagandist.
It wasn't even heated! It wasn't heated!
I mean, it's literally... No, it's not even heated.
Casually!
He just said it in a casual conversation?
Yes!
Okay, honestly, that makes me... If he said it in a heated discussion, honestly, that is... You know how they say you catch more flies with sugar than with honey, or with honey than with vinegar?
Yeah, of course.
That is literally the perfect example of that saying. Because there are people who will literally sucker you into saying the worst stuff, because they will be calm and polite, and they'll string you into a hole you can't dig yourself out of.
I don't think he was strung into that, actually.
Probably not. But literally, how I will go about debating people if I'm just feeling like a dick is, I've done this to someone before. I'll just ask questions until I find a place they cannot recover. That is an absolute dick move. I do not do it often because most of the times when I'm doing that, I'm trying to get something productive out of the conversation. I don't want to win, I want to understand. That's the point of a debate, is to come to a further understanding of a point in a discussion. Now, I would like to point out that no one in the modern day realizes what the point of a fucking debate is anymore.
No, they don't.
The whole point, I guess another strong way of saying this is you also are going to convince a lot more people to change their perspective with honey than with vinegar.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
If you are kind to someone who is being an absolute dick to you, you will win the audience. If you're both dicks, you win 0 audience, but you lose 0 audience.
Yeah.
The only way to win an additional audience is just being a decent fucking human being. The bar is not really that high. Just like the bar for winning this event is not really that high.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, that is
There's
still...
someone... there's someone else reviewing this, and yeah, that's like this is a 2-hour video. Okay, I probably want to see this one, because the 15-minute video I picked, there's probably a much longer conversation.
Well, yeah. then again, you know, though, I will say that of course it's a longer conversation, because they do not cover things quickly. Is that guy's name Dark Gundam? Nerd! Also, how basic of a mecha anime. Oh my goodness, dude. So basic of a mecha anime. Gosh dang. Literally, Will, name me 3 less basic mecha anime than Gundam.
Name more basic.
3 less basic mecha anime than Gundam.
Gurren Lagann, what is it, 46? Is that the name of it? Crap.
Gurren Lagann, Code Geass.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's a mecha anime, by the way.
Yeah, I know it is.
And,
I forget it is.
Isn't Darling in the Franxx technically a mecha?
Yeah, it is.
There we go. To be fair, Gundam is a great starting point. However, it's so... I don't know.
It's not Gurren Lagann, okay? It's just not Gurren Lagann.
Gurren Lagann is a special case. So, I mean, Code Geass and Gurren Lagann are on opposite sides of the artistic spectrum. Do you know what I mean by that? One of them is very forthtelling about it being a highly artistic piece, and the other is really just, hey, you can turn your brain on and listen for 5 seconds, or you can just watch it for fun. So,
yeah,
like, I call Gurren Lagann popcorn.
Gurren Lagann
media.
is like one of the most straightforward stories, but it's done so well. It's just...
I mean, it really depends upon what you view as straightforward. I will say this. Here's the difference between...
simple themed.
Okay.
It's
Here's the difference.
Themes are very simple, but
you
it's
know
done
what the
very
difference
well.
between Simone and Shinji is? Kamina.
Yeah,
That is the
Kamina. Yeah.
difference. Like, legitimately.
Simone, yeah, I was about to say Simone stops being a bitch.
Nah, but Simone actually gets people who are like, yeah, dude, we are depending upon you. So please, believe in yourself, because we do believe in you. And Shinji is being told, well, fine, run away if you want the whole world to perish, you son of a bitch. It's like, dude, have you heard of Pavlov before?
Yeah.
Human beings are not that more complex. Just get in the robot, Shinji. We believe in you. That is literally so much easier than calling him a bitch. I mean, he is a pussy. And, like, it is so hard to buy into that. Also, I saw a whole, like, video essay and got spoiled on the ending of that show and thought to myself, no.
Which show?
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, that's what I thought you meant.
Because, like, the ending is, like, nihilistic as fuck. I don't know, I like optimism, okay? Yeah, the world's shit. Why are we just going to come... Like, why sink in it?
Yeah.
Just because the world wants to clip your wings doesn't mean you can't soar. You've probably never seen...
Just because the world is cruel doesn't mean you have to be.
Right. Yeah, you've probably never seen the, You've never seen Keen and Peele, have you?
No.
There is a whole skit about a guy, like, I think it's a basketball player in this whole skit, who is telling kids to run on the freeway, because you can fly! And Like, the reporter is like, you don't literally mean that. I don't literally mean that. You go up to the top of your roof and jump off it, because you can fly! Do you know how that skit ends, by the way?
No.
The guy is apologizing. I'm sorry. Apparently, I literally did not know what the definition of literally was. I thought I was meaning metaphorically. Oh god, I did not mean to put that accent on, but I just... Oh my god. Fucking hell, man. I was just... You ever get... I am one of these things where it's like, oh, the joke has a certain delivery to it. I'm trying to re-deliver it. I'm just realizing I should not be telling this joke after I say it.
Huh.
Because, like, maybe there's nothing... Maybe that accent isn't completely innocuous, but I just feel bad about using that accent after using it. Because I'm trying to put on, like, that tough dude accent, then realize what I was talking about. Thought, why? Like, you have probably... So, at the very least, I'm not as bad as those people from my high school that got cancelled. Because, once again, blackface, plus using the N-word. Why?
Why? One of them's already bad enough.
No, both of them are bad enough. But used together, there is no...
That's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant.
But when you put them together...
Yeah, let's say one of them's bad. I mean, I meant to say they're both bad enough on their own. Yeah.
So technically, the blackface was like a mud bath thing, but they turned it into blackface. Okay. Because they particularly made the joke that implied it was blackface. Why? What is wrong? Clout chasing is an epidemic. That is actually the thing, because they posted to social media. No. Look, if you are a white person from a area people might generally refer to as the bougie sticks, do not do blackface, do not say the N-word, you have absolutely no claim on either of those two things, aside from saying to the world, I don't want a future. And I'm not saying you should have... no, this is one of those things where it's like, that is very racist. You should have repercussions. That is actually a responsible thing. Now, should you have your entire future ruined because of it? Yes, actually. Like, you are going to get into bad colleges now because you did that. It's because, listen to me. Colleges have all the same worries a business does, because people are even more quick to complain at a college. So, yeah. Now, there are cases where it's like, oh... Again, you know what the simplest fix to all of this is? Just, like, don't do it. Anyways, that joke has run its course several times now. Yeah. I keep beating this dead horse. And I'm gonna beat it several more times throughout my lifetime. It's a very nice drum. I know I forced you to watch Airplane. Do you remember the scene in Airplane where all the various news broadcasters are doing the story of what's going on? And they're getting handed, like, an emergency prompt through, like, a little piece of paper? Do you remember, there's a society that will use, like, drum beats to make announcements. They make a joke where they hand that person a new pair of drumsticks. And that is still, to this day, one of the funniest things about that movie. Because, like,
wait,
everything...
I don't get it. So wait, they hand him drumsticks? Wait, what?
Because the society has a tradition where they'll, like, use drums to communicate messages.
Oh.
So they hand him a new pair of drumsticks, and apparently it changes the beat he's playing.
Oh.
Because the joke is, it's newscasters being handed, like, a new prompt, like, breaking news, run it to the desk.
Ah.
This was back before the day of teleprompters, I believe. Speaking of things that would have helped that person not shoot their entire career in the foot, teleprompters. Just like a sign in, like, something where someone just holds it up to you before you go on to a debate. Do not end your career today by saying you're a propagandist. Just don't.
No. No.
Or just, like, maybe having an iota of common sense. Oh my god, that is so dumb.
Do I have to send the video to Kaz now?
No, do not send it. He is completely out of this sphere, and he deserves to stay out of it. Not because he doesn't need to know what's going on, but because literally there are so many better things for him to be spending his time on.
Yeah.
Oh, he entered. I didn't realize that. Oh, 1 second. I forgot I did this last night. Okay, now I can hear you. That's why I couldn't hear you before.
That's why I said, because he asked a question.
Yeah, no. I figured out why I couldn't hear you before, Christian. It's because I had muted you on the server last night because there was a common slurping sound going on. But I only did that for me. So it carried over to our voice call. And there's not a really good way of seeing that there.
I see. Well, to be fair, I did kind of get totally conked out on that voice channel, and I apologize.
Nah, you're fine.
I didn't realize how bad I didn't realize how bad I needed to catch up on sleep.
So, yeah, no, this event is absolutely dumb, Christian.
What event?
So, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has a Halloween event where they take a very frail Ghost-type Pokemon that's not going to do a lot to you. Put a 5-star raid with the reward of a crap ton of experience candies.
Ooh.
And it's a Ghost Terra type too. It's not random Terra types. That would make it harder for you to spam it, right?
I guess.
So there are literally like 2 or 3 things that if one person brings it, you cannot lose, and you can win in like 2 minutes. And each one of these has the potential to give you like 15 just straight up levels from it.
It's a lot of levels.
That is! Like, I literally said, oh, I'm just gonna stream tonight because I'm gonna be spamming the crap out of this event. I might as well stream. And then Will popped in. He told me about how someone said one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. And that's sort of what you dropped into. You really don't need to know if you aren't already in this wormhole. The iceberg goes deep, and you might as well stay on the surface because you have better things to do.
Fine by me.
Yep.
Side projects, professional stuff. Does this really qualify as...
I'm going to step away for a second so I can grab something to drink.
Go for it.
So be back in like 5 minutes at most.
Well, I'm gonna go look for a cable to hook up my passport drive. So that I might finally free up some space. Elements SE drive.
This is just a reminder you can advocate for something without producing propaganda for it. That took a bit longer than I was expecting. I told my mother about the dumbest thing I've heard all day today. And I had to explain to her, you can advocate for something without calling yourself a propagandist.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Is this related to that thing that's
Yeah. It's just one of these things. I'm more telling Will, because, I can now see why people think he won. But yes, Christian, this whole event is very dumb.
Yeah, I need to look up the definition real fast.
Sounds very not worth my time.
Very not worth your time. More along the lines of, this is a brain rot you do not currently subject yourself to. So... Anyways, the real topic of conversation is Bulgaria is an underrated place. I just decided to say this to Will as a joke, but now I am legitimately wanting to go there.
I concur.
Don't let your memes be dreams, damn it.
Well, also, don't let your dreams be dreams. Maybe don't let your dreams be memes.
I need to show you something. You know Thagayu? Does that name ring bells?
No.
The Xenoblade YTP guy.
Now it's ringing a bell.
There is a new YTP artist for the Xenoblade thing. And Thagayu walked, so Bionis could run. I will send you this. This is something that's legitimately worth your time.
Okay. I'm excited.
Yes, you should. I think this is also the person who came up with the original Ryan, you're a lifesaver joke. Here it is. I'm putting in the voice chat text.
You know, the definition of propaganda seems very neutral when you look at the actual, definition.
Yes, it is.
But
the dictionary doesn't have bias.
Yeah, but in reality, though...
Yeah, no, in reality, the term you're looking for is connotation.
Yeah.
Like, the literal difference between the words, "Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned," and "I'm sorry, Daddy, I've been naughty."
Yeah.
It's called connotation. Like, if I invite you to my cottage in the forest, that sounds like a nice time. Meanwhile, I invite you to my cabin in the woods.
Yeah.
Butt dial versus booty call.
Wow, I never looked at it that way before.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna head out.
Yep.
So yeah, it was fun.
Yes, it was. Remember, you owe me a PowerPoint on why Bulgaria is an underrated tourist destination. Of course, finish up this semester first, before you give it to me as a Christmas present.
Oh god. Christ, I'm actually gonna have to do that now.
Dude, that would be a hilarious stream. Just like, okay, Will made this PowerPoint presentation that I'm going to give to you with zero context.
You give me homework, gross. Oh, I see ya.
Yep, see ya. So, what are you gonna stream first, since you're getting your gaming rig set up for streaming?
You know, I want to start strong. Maybe this filthy casual should finally play Elden Ring.
Oh, yes.
I want to stress test it right out the gate, so I have a good idea of what the rig is actually capable of. But I've been saving that game for like. I've not even started playing that game because I want initial reactions to be what is shared with the world.
So, yeah, no, Bionis is the, name of the new YTPer on the block, and they have some legitimately hilarious bits.
Theagu?
No, I said Theagu walked, so the person I put in the voice chat text could run. Bainonis.
Where's your voice chat? Hold on, I'm navigating Discord.
Yes. The hardest obstacle to any conversation over a Discord chat. Text chats.
Bainonis.
It's Bainonis. Ah.
Like, you're just saying the Why are you just saying the Bionis, dude? Like, duh, that's the Titan.
Well, yeah, I thought that was the joke of the name.
It is.
I'm honest. That thing... No! I did not know that was an option. That's dumb. In all of the perfect ways.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was talking about a Pokemon getting the move Belly Drum.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because it's already scary enough with one point of its setup, and just... This is overkill. This is over. Like, legitimately. This is how quickly these raids go. It's like, boom, boom, boom. And you know what the funniest part about this is? The Pokemon Company paid people to put this in their videos. This was a paid advertised event for the game. Oh boy. Now, I sort of see why people say Halloween's their favorite holiday. Because yes, when I'm getting a bunch of candy, I'm very happy about it. They had to have done this on purpose.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
I can't either, but like, just the fact that they hyped this up so much, you know, and how easy it is to just clear these. Oh my gosh, it's also very fun, right? It's not just easy, but it's enjoyable. But you don't get a lot of things that are easy and enjoyable. Honestly, I think I might call the stream here for tonight, because, you know. And then, would you be interested in watching some of these YTPs with me while I got you in the voice chat? Yeah,
Maybe.
so, because I'm feeling like I'm at a stopping point for tonight with the whole raids thing. Only so many of these